Well, Jane McDaniel, of course, is back, president of the San Antonio Irish Cultural Society, for a traditional Irish recipe, and we're looking at it right here. Tell us what that is.
It's ugly as pot, you know, when you look at it, it's just potatoes. It's half potatoes and half mashed potatoes and half grated potatoes, with a bit of salt and pepper and some baking powder. And Fiona's going to grate the potato, which is the fun part. You use the whole skin, and it's just put in a pan and fried to a golden color on each side.
And that's the thing, is you use grated potatoes and, as you mentioned,
and mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, just mix them up in the pot.
And the reason it's potatoes is why?
It's because the Irish eat a lot of potatoes. You know, and we have the best potatoes. They're floury, they're gorgeous, and there's so many hundreds, millions of different ways you can cook a potato. Now, those potatoes have turned a bit brown because they were grated a while back.
Right.
Don't put the whole lot in because the bottom is starch. My mother used to use that to stiffen my father's collars. Yeah.
So we're going to mix this
together.
Mix
it up, put a bit of flour in there to bind it together.
Okay, we have that in there.
Yeah, we have some flour here.
Okay.
Just throw in a bit. There is a recipe, you know, it's exactly. But anyway, it can be eaten then with either butter, which is the nicest, or and a bit of salt on it, or you can put some lemon curd on it, or some orange marmalade, or just some sugar or some maple syrup. There you go. Some pepper. And we put the baking powder in already. It comes out the other end.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. And an egg. Don't forget the egg.
There we go. And then
mix the whole lot together. Yeah.
Okay. And
there you
so
go. You'll need a bit more flour now because that's very wet.
Yes. And so the history behind this, you know, besides the fact that I mean, they just ate a lot of potatoes, right?
Yeah.
That was a staple.
Well, at one time, every man, woman, and child ate 8 pounds of potatoes in Ireland. It was their main staple. We're basically a fish and beef country, but not everybody could afford to eat meat every day. And those who ate fish were the ones who lived by the sea, or lived by rivers or lakes. So people ate what they could grow in their garden. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about ready to go in the pan.
So we put this in the pan, and it goes for about how long?
For about 3 minutes on either side until it's golden.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
There we go. Well, that was
we
easy.
Can give you a job. Make sure the fat is spread around a bit first. Yeah. There you go. Flatten it out a bit.
Flatten it out.
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go. Oh. Okay, so that's going to go for a little bit, and then the finished product, of course, is right there.
Is right there. It's usually cut into 4 quarters, and then you eat it with whatever. I like it with onions in it. It's really nice with onions in it.
Okay, and you mentioned also marmalade and...
Marmalade or lemon curd or whatever you have in the house. We usually tell stories when we tell it, you know, so when we cook it. So, because the Irish, we talk all the while. We have a storytelling group here in San Antonio called the San Antonio Storytellers, which we meet every month on the first Wednesday of the month, and we talk and talk and tell stories. But Ireland is known for its talk.
Right. Yes, and thank you so much. We're going to definitely sample some of that.
Yeah.
Well, you can check out this boxty recipe on our website so you can make it at home. Just head to salive.com.